Right. Hey guys, welcome back to another speed paint video. This time it's gonna be a draw this in your style speed paint video that I have posted by now on Instagram and Tumblr probably. So if you're interested in participating and seeing all the rules and stuff like that, you can go ahead and check out the links I left below in the description. Um, Anyways, this video also is gonna serve as a Q&A 4,000 followers on Instagram special kind of thing. So hopefully, we'll see what happens when I record this and see how long it takes to get through all the questions. It's not that many, thank goodness, so it should be enough to last the entire video, but not like where I'm gonna need to cut out any questions and answers or anything like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna start with the first one I got on Instagram, all right? Let's see, the first one I got is from user the artist Capricorn. Shout out to you, by the way. We're homies, I would say, maybe mutual homies. We'll just go with that. So their question is, what are your biggest inspirations? I'm assuming that's inspirations for art, and we know why I continue to do art. My biggest inspirations would be my cousins. I've said this before in a different answer, like Q&A thing, but my cousins, you can find them on Instagram at Nostalgic Dandelion or on Demon Art by Nana Thata. I'll leave their links in the description too. Hopefully I remember to do that. um, my cousin on DeviantArt might not be super active, but the one on Instagram is. I know she posts every once in a while, so definitely go check them out if you guys like my art. They're not in the fandom or like the Jojo fandom like I am or anything like that, but their art is super neat and great, and I love it. So please go check them out. But yeah, ever since I've seen my cousins draw, I believe that's the first time I've ever wanted to draw myself. So they've definitely helped me develop as an artist. And even though I've improved a lot, I still look up to them a lot. And I'm truly grateful for their part of my life, not only from like, an artistic perspective, but just personally. I don't think I would be here, where I am right now without their help and guidance. And even in their opinion, they probably wouldn't say like they helped me or anything like they were my teacher or anything like that. But like they definitely were the reason why I started drawing in the first place, and I still look up to them and I'm grateful for that. Besides them though, I would say like my general sphere of like mutuals and artistic friends I have on all my social medias. So it's for me, it's always kind of weird to have friends who are also artists, you know what I mean? Because like you always feel unqualified to like consider them your friends or like your mutuals, even when you know perfectly well they are your friend or their mutual. It's just kind of like, wow, like you like my art? That's insane. Because have you seen your own art? Like, I feel like all artists go through that kind of train of thought, though. So yeah, that's my answer for my first question. The second one, I have it from user American Taco 21. I love that username, by the way. They ask, what OC has had the most reworks? Personally, when I make an OC, they tend to stay the same until I think most of their like actual story is finished. Like the story I have set for them in my head is finished. If we're talking about design wise, I would say like my OC Yuna, she's had like four different redesigns. Like I've had to make so many different outfits for her, and I don't think I've ever be satisfied with her design to be honest. So yeah, that's that. The next question is by Monster Queen. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. They ask, who's your favorite to draw? Not necessarily from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but just in general. Well, I'm just gonna answer like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's it's not even the main like an actual character design, but like my favorite characters to draw that I can say is like associated with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure are like just my gender bends. I always find female characters easier to draw and more fun to draw too, so male characters are always just harder for me because they never come out the way I want them to look. Like I don't know what it is, but they just never do. But if I had to choose an actual character, like an actual like canon design, it's probably like Okuyasu. There's just something about him that makes it so funny and easy to draw. Like, have you seen the man? Like I love drawing him. um, In general, I like just I like drawing like my OCs, Opal and Bridge. I think they're more the prettier designs I have. And but besides that, I don't really draw anyone else for like comfort reasons. It's usually just my OCs or whatever character in the fandom I'm in currently, So, yep. Next question is from Froggy Giorno. They asked, "Did you expect to have so many followers?" And if I'm being honest, no. I have a bad tendency to not really like stick to a fandom for too long, or like I'll post one thing, disappear for like the next 4 months, and post another thing. Like that's just how I am for fandoms like that. So like since I'm pretty sure like 90% of my new followers are from the JoJo fandom because that's all I'm posting right now. I'm just kind of like, ooh, what if I don't stick around that long? And it's like, but I guess I am gonna be sticking around longer than I thought I was going to be because, well, yeah, they got me, folks. The JoJos, they fucking grasped me by my neck, and I guess I'm just here now. So, so on to the next one. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but it's like Rimane 2506. I'm sorry if I just butchered that username, but they asked which JoJo art style is your favorite. Okay. I know everybody likes to say that like part 6 to 8 are the best art styles, but like honestly, late part 4, early part 5, I believe in that art, like that Araki art style supremacy. Like I don't care what anybody says, late part 4, late and early part 5, like I love all the art that Araki made for that like section. And like that also, I guess by extension, part 6 and 7 are also like one of my favorites too, but like ugh, that section between that like transition is like of Araki's like main art styles is so good. Like I like the more masculine like art style that Araki has, but I also do like that feminine art. That feminine. Oh, I can't I can't talk. I can't speak. But like that more model like aesthetic that Araki has now. I like the transitional stage between that. I just thought it was like masculine men, but like also make them pretty. If you guys know what I mean by that. All right, next one is from Robin the Birdie. They ask what are your favorite ships of all time. So this is kind of difficult for me when I think of ships. I only ever think of like the same like five that come to my head, even though I know I have a lot more. So like one of my childhood favorites is Ichigo and Rukia from Bleach. If you guys know, you know. Um, Only the OGs will remember how good their relationship was. But then like in my most like recent fandoms, I would say like my most like the things I keep up with like currently like are just Ruby and like JoJo. So from Ruby I would say Nuts and Dolts and White Rose. Those are my favorites personally. I just like both of those dynamics a lot. And of course Josie Yasu, as everybody knows, is my current comfort ship. So yeah, so that's that. Next question is from Strawberry Cujo. Also, shout out to you, fam. Love you. They asked if you could pick only three colors to draw with, what would it be? Definitely black, pink, and blue. I think those are the colors I use the most in drawing, anyways. So if I had to like stick to only being able to use three, those definitely those three. Next person asks is Poking Nerd, and they also has what are your favorite colors? And I like warmer colors like pink, yellow, and red. I'm just looking for that moon to my sun. Like where's my queer coded relationship with moon and sun symbolism? That's what I'm looking for. The next person is Scratch Chan. They ask, it's actually a question relating to my Draw This in Your Style. They ask, when will the deadline be for this? I'm gonna say 2 months. When this is posted, it should probably be April 1st. Happy April Fools. So 2 months from April 1st, which is gonna be in June. But if people really want to participate but they can't find the time and they like ask for extensions, I probably push it one more month to July. It just depends on participation, who asks for it basically. And lastly, thank goodness, I feel like I've talked a lot more than that I was going to talk. But lastly, from Rose Flower Art, they asked me, which song do you think would be perfect for the ending of Stone Ocean? Of course, everybody says Ocean Man, would be the perfect one. But I like to raise Criminal by Britney Spears. That's just me. That's all I'm saying. I think Criminal by Britney Spears would be an amazing part of the soundtrack. Talking about the ending songs for any like the animes though, like why is part five like that? If you know, you know, but why is part five like that? Anyways, well, yeah, thank you for watching, and I think I'll just let the rest of the music take over from here. Should be finishing up pretty soon. The rest of the information that you need for this Draw This in Your Style will be in the description and other posts. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time then.